One of the best things about WordPress is that it is an open source, which means that it is free to use and sell it to the clients. In this lecture, we're going to be learning about the tools you need to complete this course. You probably have most of them, and the rest can be obtained free, so let's get started. By the end, you would have everything needed in one place to complete this course. So the number one you need is a computer with an internet access. I recommend having a Mac or a Windows operating system. You'll also need a modern browser. I recommend having either Chrome or Firefox downloaded right on your machine, so when you are building the websites, you can test these websites on these modern browsers on the fly. You can also use Safari for Mac or Internet Explorer on Windows, but for testing purposes only. We will be mostly using Chrome since Chrome is used by the majority of people. You also need to download a copy of WordPress from wordpress.org. Click on Get WordPress and download the WordPress by clicking on the button here. Once the WordPress zip file is going to be downloaded, you can extract it and you will be given a WordPress folder. And inside this WordPress folder, there is going to be all of the WordPress files right here. And all the files are mostly based on PHP. So now let's suppose that when we want to edit these files, we will be needing a text editor. Your computer already has it. On Windows, there is Notepad, and on Mac, there is TextEdit. But since you can see that these are the programming files, and when we want to edit these files, we will be needing a text editor specifically designed for programming languages. I recommend downloading Sublime Text that you can download from sublimetext.com. The process is really simple. You need to download that and do the next, and it is going to be downloaded. So once the Sublime is downloaded, now if you go to any of the WordPress file, you can right click on it and open with the Sublime Text, and this is how your file will look like. And now we can edit any file we want to using this editor. Since we will be building high quality, amazing websites in this course, that is why our main aspect would be to load our website much faster. And in order to do that, we will be optimizing the images. And for that, you need a great image editor. I recommend having Adobe Photoshop. If you do not have it, don't worry. You can use an online photo editor called photop.com. This is actually an alternative of Photoshop. And last but not the least is XAMPP. That is spelled as XAMPP. And this is a software that will actually let us install WordPress on our own computer. So if you are using the Windows operating system, then hit the download. Do not install it, but just download it on your computer. And if you are using the Mac operating system, then do not download it right now. There is another method of downloading that for the Mac that I will be telling you inside the Mac section. So I hope that you have downloaded all the tools that are necessary. If you haven't, just go and rewatch the video and download all the tools that are necessary. See you in the next lecture.